Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
Hey, good. What is it today? Thursday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports, presented by Play Alberta. Thank you to everyone for tuning in live across the audio streams, edmontonsportstalk.com, tune in, iHeartRadio, Apple Music. Thank you to those watching on YouTube or those listening on podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Matt Iwanyk, Jasmine Sidhu, Hernan, Salas with you here on the Hangout, which is presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada's storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transitions. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. Check them out, sentinel.ca. They got hot summer deals, 50% off 12 weeks on all units. That goes until next Thursday. We probably could use the Sentinel unit for a few weeks here with the amount of stuff that has just been thrown around our office. It's a lot messier from when you left to today, I'm assuming.
And there's a big truck parked in my parking spot.
Yeah, I don't know whose that is.
I thought it was the moving, yeah.
That's what I thought. It's the big movers in here.
Well, yeah, I was worried that I was going to come in and they're like, yeah, we're here for the move. And I'm like, that's not till Monday. What are you doing here? But I would have been like, awesome, let's do this. Yeah, it's messy. There's a few worries I got yesterday when it comes to our walls. The stresses of leaving a place.
Yeah, and you don't realize how much stuff you have.
It's not that, it's the walls.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel the difference.
I'm at just leaving it.
Oh, like they're
right now. I'm a little worried about the security deposits.
But yeah.
Right now, I'm a little worried that our landlord's gonna be like, yeah.
You're telling me you don't have anybody here that can paint over that?
It's shown. I got to find a way to get all that adhesive off.
Ooh.
With all those things, when they come off, they either rip the wall off, so we got to patch it, or it leaves the adhesive behind. And I painted some over there, and if you go up to it, you'll see it. I can see it from here.
I can.
And I just think that she's going to come in and we look. I don't care. We're moving out of here in a couple of days. I'll say whatever the hell I want. We're getting complaints. Our landlords called us yesterday and she's like, yeah, can you guys keep it down in your office and your common areas? Because you're a little loud. And like, we've been here for 2 years and now you're complaining about this? Now you're getting something?
Oh, how bitter.
Like, what is this?
Yeah, someone's bitter.
And no one's like played Tecmo or anything. No one's yelling.
We're actually, I would say, probably quieter than we've been in a long time.
It's a crowd here.
It's like, for 2 years, not once has she said, you want to know something? Just, can you guys keep it down a little bit? Got a couple psychiatrists. They're hearing some. Oh yeah, absolutely. None of them have ever come up to us and be like, hey, you want to know something? Do you mind just keeping it down? Not once. It's all been great interactions. And then all of a sudden, last couple of days, it's yeah, you guys are a little loud. We're gone in 5 days.
Bitter.
So now I'm being loud. Like I'm not trying to be loud right now. I guess I'm defeating the person. But like, come on. 5 days we're gone. Just let it be.
It's like a bad ex.
And
bad breakup.
But by all accounts, she has someone to take this place.
Yeah.
So you
oh, she does already? What's her freaking problem?
That's the thing. You're going from one to the next. You have no issues.
Oh.
I wonder what it's going to be next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You should ask who's taking over.
We believe it's a lawyer.
Oh.
A lovely. She seems like a very lovely lady. She was walking in Canada today, so I met her and her husband or something, and they seem very lovely.
Okay. Well, then you definitely got to do the walls because the lawyer can come in here and be like, I'm not paying for that.
Well, that's on the landlord then.
Okay.
That's not my problem. Jay says he's got the cleaner stuff in a straight edge. We should be good. So
straight edge.
Fingers crossed. That's how we're dealing with that. But yeah, like, come on, noise complaint.
Yeah. Maybe it's just Will's AI music that they're complaining about.
Did Will do AI music today?
Yeah, and he's like so excited. He like generated a song.
Of all the people to get behind AI, I would not have picked Will. Will seems like the type of guy that would be like, no, that's taking jobs away. I would never use AI. So I'm surprised by Will using that personally.
He's literally walking around with the laptop. Yeah, like back and forth, jamming it.
I love it.
Oh my God. I did not get to tune into too much of the show. I actually kind of feel like the morning show, I feel like I've been under a rock this whole morning.
This morning?
Yeah, like I don't really know what's going on in the world.
Well, 11 a.m. is the big one.
What's
right
at 11?
now.
Oh, the Elks depth chart?
Depth chart.
Are you sure it's going to be 11, not sooner?
It's usually 11.
Like I should question you on this.
It's usually right after walkthrough. So
Hernan did break the news to me when I walked in about McNamara saying that the...
Okay, we'll start there, then
Yeah.
we'll go to Elks.
Okay.
Let me find it. Eric McNamara. I like how you called him McNamara.
McNamara?
She meant Andy McNamara.
We should get him on again.
He's great, man. I love that guy.
We'll get to Hangout headlines brought to you by the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Premier conditions, top-notch service, unmatched value. Book your tee time today by visiting theranchgolf.com. Eric McNamara from 34 minutes ago, as expected, Justice Carosia, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, did, quote, not find the evidence of EM to be credible or reliable. Crown failed to meet its burden. Players will walk. Players were presumed innocent. The crowd had to establish guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. That's a high standard, certainty of their guilt. The defense didn't have to prove anything, just raised doubt. As covered on Eric McNamara's show Offside, the competing accounts were problematic for EM. The Crown will have 30 days to appeal. The basis of the appeal would be a serious error in legal reasoning, like excluding text messages related to Dubois' bottom slap. Unlikely Crown will succeed on appeal. So that's the news of today, that the individuals charged with the World Juniors 2018, they will likely be acquitted today. I haven't seen that posted by anyone else at any moment, but they will be acquitted. But again, there is a lot. People, I think, saw the evidence. I think people read the evidence. I think people saw their accounts. So people will make their own judgments of these players. But the court system is always going to be beyond a reasonable doubt. And it's one of the reasons women don't step forward enough with sexual assaults, is because it's so hard to convict these. It's often he said versus she said.
Yeah.
And as Eric McNamara pointed out there, the defense doesn't have to prove anything. They just have to try to get that ounce of doubt in there. And then it's thrown out. And in this case, I always felt bad because it's 5 lawyers coming after one. And you got 5 different individuals getting to poke a hole in it. So it was always going to be very difficult for the Crown. I don't like what I read in those accounts. I don't like what I seen coming from the court cases. I believe the guys did things that they probably shouldn't have done. But the court system is the court system, and it should always, it is beyond reasonable doubt. They will be acquitted.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, Maddie. Until we know exactly what the verdict is and all that, I'll kind of just echo what you said. We all heard and read what happened, and I mean, kind of saw it going this way too, but.
The big thing that came up for me, I think there was a point in the trial where one of the defense lawyers asked her, do you see why the guys would think that they got consent? And she said yes.
Yeah.
And it was right there. I'm like, okay, that's all you needed at that point. And I feel bad for the victim. I'm
of course,
brave of her for stepping forward. That's not easy. Jen Cool saying this is why women don't speak up. 100%. It's so difficult, and that's why there's some people that go on the one side and they're women are liars and all that stuff. No, it doesn't necessarily mean the guys didn't do anything wrong. They're going to be acquitted, and that's a different thing. But it's the same as OJ was acquitted. I always will point to that one. OJ was acquitted. What do we all think of OJ?
Yeah.
What does everyone think of OJ after that one? People can still make up their own decisions on this, but it's just difficult for women to speak up because often it's just 2 people, let's say, in a bedroom or something. And how do you prove that one person's lying and the other person isn't? It's just so difficult. I don't know how, as a world, we can go and make it better and easier for victims to step forward. But this does just go for another reason as to why victims, of future sexual assaults that will happen in our world will choose not to step forward, because it's just they have to go and sit on a bench and be grilled, where they're basically called for lack of a better term, sluts and things like that.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're getting grilled by as a defense lawyer, and you have to respond to that and stuff. And that's it's just always going to be different.
Yeah,
I mean, both parties are young and dumb, and like all their reputations moving forward, you know, it's always going to it's going to carry them. Their kids are going to Google them. It's
tough for
it's
tough for the
everybody.
victim, their
Yeah,
families.
their families.
Someone's reporting that the family broke down in there of the victim, and it's just that it's going to be that topic that's always brought up, right, Maddie? The famous, the athlete. It seems it's a little bit different all the time for.
Like, what are you saying?
Like, because they're athletes,
Oh, yeah.
NHLers.
Well, but that's
Yeah.
it. Like it does make it a bigger deal also in them because it gets much more media attention.
Yeah.
Which one also makes it harder for a victim because,
Yeah.
you know, some will sit there like, oh, she's just going for a payday, when it's like, well, no, she also has to deal with
Yeah.
all of this being national. Everything that would like came out of that is now national. And we all know what she did with the guys and what she didn't want to do with the guys.
Yeah.
But and now we all know that stuff. So it's these aren't good days.
No.
Look, even if there was guilty commission, it wouldn't necessarily be a good day either.
Of course not. It's
Because something bad then would have occurred back in 2018 as well. So there needs to be a reset in, you know, we know in hockey culture, there needs to be a change there. I don't know how we move on from this. I don't know how Hockey Canada moves on from this and goes forward. Hopefully we don't have to deal with this again, but we probably will. That's just unfortunately the reality of society and stuff. But yeah, it's from day one, an awful story. And it ends kind of as another awful.
I really hope this doesn't happen again.
I'm with you.
You know, I think people are smarter now, and well, no, that's not true. But in the sense of when you are, if you are trying to achieve going into the NHL or the NFL or something, you know, you are just smarter about the moves you make and your reputation and, you know, paperwork. I'm just saying, like, just you got to be careful, right? And
But then you see people see stuff like this happen, and it's happened in the NFL, and it's happened all over
NBA,
all
yeah.
NBA. And it's just like, well, you know, because you get situations like this where all five more likely are going to walk, doesn't help the situation. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Right?
yeah, I see. Like you're saying, there was no consequence for their actions.
It's an excellent point.
Yeah. True.
And that's where it's like, and look, I know for some people, like, and I guess I'm doing it too to a degree right now, but are shifting like, whoa, Carter Hart in NHL, and everyone's looking at Carter Hart, but it's like that shouldn't be our top priority.
No,
right? Like, but that's where people are going to go.
Exactly.
Of course.
Match the city we are in.
Yeah.
Need of a goaltender. We've seen the second, like, and it's just like,
well, that's what I mean. Like,
and so there were that's where there's no consequence. Like,
Yeah.
I guess the consequence is you weren't playing in the NHL for the last few years.
yeah.
Like that's, you would have lost out on money in that way. But yeah, I'll have my views of these five individuals based on what I've seen from the court proceedings.
Exactly.
Everyone will have their own views of that. I just hope that this doesn't stop a future victim. And I'm with you, Jasmine. I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm not naive enough, though, and I know
Yeah.
you're not naive enough to think that it won't happen, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I just hope that victim still feels strong enough and brave enough to come forward and not just going, what's the point?
Yeah.
I hope that that's not what happens because, and then look, are there false accusations in the world? 100%. There is.
Of course.
But it's a very small number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet a lot of sexual assault that goes unreported. Straight up. It goes, women do not, and men do not feel comfortable enough going to the police.
Of course.
With a lot of this stuff. And I wish we could change that as a society with a snap of the finger. Unfortunately, we can't. But hopefully we can keep getting to a spot where people do feel more comfortable with if they are sexually assaulted, they did not give consent.
Yeah.
They step forward and some sort of justice could be handed out in some way.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's so many factors, right? Shame, other people knowing, and, you know, trauma. The victim's gonna go through a lot. And same with the kid. Like I want to also stress, like, both parties were still young and they're gonna, you know, carry it for the rest of their lives. So.
There's one thing to learn. Consent matters.
Absolutely.
That's the moral of this all, and that should always be the moral of this all. Consent does matter.
Yeah, no means no.
And I also do not like boys will be boys, though.
I
think
hate
that saying needs to be thrown away.
Legit.
Because boys should not be given a free pass just for being males, of being like, you did something really stupid. That's okay.
For anything.
Get rid of that.
Yeah.
Get rid of
the
that.
clock. Like, even if you get in a fight or something
Boys
like that.
will be boys. I
It's
could
like,
live
excuse
with.
me.
A boy does something stupid, like they go in the backyard to fight with each other and do WWE, and they jump off the deck and break their, arm.
Yeah.
That's a boys will be boys. How dumb are they? It doesn't come to things that are criminal in this sense.
Absolutely.
So that's the only thing. I don't know if there's much else to really go into this. With
No,
it
but
just feels.
I always stress that I come from a family of a lot of boys, right? And that's the way that's why I am the way I am. But I hated that term. I hated it because they got to get away with so much stuff that I couldn't get away with, that I had to be the classier person or make the right decision all the time, or was held, higher on a pedestal than they were, and they got to do, get away with anything. So stupid term. I hope it dies. You never hear girls will be girls. Have you ever heard that term before?
No, but what would that mean?
Right?
I'm just trying to think. What would,
know, but
if we're talking about young kids, what would girls would be girls be? They made smart decisions.
For sure.
They saw the opportunity to do something stupid and decided, no, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Is that girls will be girls?
Yeah, or they gave some attitude. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and there's no easy way to move on from that.
No, but we just want to touch
will.
on because it just broke. The news just broke.
And when I see, because TSN hasn't sent out an alert or anything like that, when we see the official alert, I will be sure to pass that along. It looks like Cody Fajardo will get the start for the Edmonton Elks tomorrow against the Saskatchewan Roughriders, which means I owe Dash a coffee, I believe. By accounts, it looks like Cody was getting more of the reps yesterday than Trey. Jay asked Mark about that at practice yesterday. It looked like Cody was getting more. They were saying, we're giving more. What Mark said didn't make sense, where it was, Trey's got all the reps this year, so we just need to give Cody some reps to be ready to go. And you don't do that with your bag. If you starting,
just name them, man. The Riders not going to change their whole strategy in a walkthrough. This whole it's just call it, man. Who cares?
I love it about football coaches, though,
because
it's
the paranoia, man.
We can't tell you what it is, because then all of a sudden Corey Mace is going to be in the office extra early tomorrow to plan for this. He's going to know. He might not even go home.
Throw our game plan out the window.
And he's going to completely redo it all because he doesn't go anywhere. He just stays in that Riders office. It's, to me, the one reason I don't like it is I like the idea of, I want swagger with my teams. But sit there and be like, Cody's our starter. And we'll still go beat you. Have some swagger. Have some confidence in your team in that sense. And when you do this, to me, it's we're playing games and we're a little scared. That's where I come from it. In hockey and this, I just say name them. Screw it. We're going to beat you.
And I get
Here's
it.
our roster.
I get it if it's a veteran being replaced by a rookie or a second year and you want to protect the young guy a bit. I'll get it in that way. But we're talking about a guy that was a Grey Cup champ, was MVP favorite halfway through last season before he got hurt. Like you said, bring that swagger. You're going to a guy that's legit.
Yeah.
He should be a starter. It's just there's the quarterback crop in the CFL is so good right now that he's a backup to Trey Ford. But I'll be honest though, Maddie, I was leaning towards giving Trey the start, but you're giving him a half or a quarter. Do you know what I mean? If you have 3-2 and outs, we're making the quick move.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's going to be Cody. I don't think this is the end for Trey Ford.
Well, one, it can't be.
No.
They have $400,000 in hard money committed to him in 2027.
Yeah. So it's just tough. Trey Ford, and everybody here has made great points in the last week or so since they've been on the bye week, Maddie, where I think Anasty said it too, where Trey he's amazing. He can make amazing plays. It's just the consistent play that he struggles with. And then the other point is He rarely beats a good team. Right? So,
But he can't go beat a good team if he doesn't go play against them.
No, but in fairness, like he finished 2023, played the remaining 9 games. Last year, him and McLeod kind of split, and he played some good teams and couldn't win. So I don't know what it is now. I read a really good article yesterday on 3 Down Nation, and the gentleman that wrote it was talking about Trey Ford, and it was compared to Doug Flutie. Now, he wasn't comparing Trey Ford to Doug Flutie as a player. He was comparing about when Doug Flutie came into the CFL. His first year, the team struggled. Like, they didn't have a winning record. And then Bob Obilovich, CFL legend.
I haven't heard Bob Obilovich's name in a long time.
He came in and said, what are we doing with this quarterback? Like, this guy is something special. We got to create a playbook that's the Doug Flutie playbook, which means rollouts, RPOs. He goes, is that what they need to do with Trey Ford? Because as much as we all want Trey to be a pocket passer, he's at his best.
Yes.
And the team would be at its best when the defense doesn't know what's coming. Run, passing. So he goes, does Edmonton have to go that route where they create a playbook like Calgary did for BC did for Doug Flutie in his first years?
Yeah, and that would be one of my criticisms of why I'm not ready to make the pull on Trey's. I don't think Jordan McSimmick's called enough of a good enough offense with Trey in the lineup. Also I don't like he had a perfect passer rating 2 weeks ago. And now he's not starting. Like, to me, one bad game, you don't see that from starting quarterbacks. Generally.
Yeah.
He had a perfect passer rating 2 weeks ago. How many players in the Canadian Football League had a perfect passer rating? I don't care that it was Ottawa. How many other teams, quarterbacks have had a perfect passer rating against Ottawa this season?
Yeah.
So that's where I would give him that start. And if you have to pull him, you have to pull him. But maybe this is a confidence thing where with Trey, it's you don't want to have him deal with being pulled mid-game. You're going, if we think we might have to pull you, then we'll start Cody. Let Cody play for a bit. If there's a faltering point or they lose back-to-back games, they can go back to Trey and he's had the ability to watch and learn from Cody out there. But I'm with you. Like, Paul LaPolice was on Sports Center. It might have been after the BC game. I think it was that game. I don't think it was Ottawa, because I don't think he would have said this after the win. It would have been after the loss. But he talked about why, we haven't seen a designed run by Trey Ford this season. We haven't seen them, go and be like, okay, we're going to roll out Trey with him choosing to run. Every run is, in his mind, the pocket's collapsing or whatever, and then he runs.
Yeah.
It's not a designed run. And I will point to the Baltimore Ravens, because this is also, again, he's not Lamar Jackson.
No.
But there are similarities of Lamar Jackson.
Even I noticed that.
When the Lamar Jackson came with the Baltimore Ravens ran a very heavy run team. They brought in some backs, and they ran with Lamar. But they built an offense completely around Lamar. And as they've gone on through the years of Lamar, they keep fine-tuning it and changing. But it's okay, how do we best suit Lamar? How do we best suit his attributes, which includes his running ability? Yeah. Why wouldn't you do that with Trey? I understand the need to make him a pocket quarterback or be ability to throw in the pocket.
Sure.
But you're
taking away his greatest asset.
That's the thing. It's like, if I used the golf analogy a few weeks ago, it's like he's good with his driver, but he's struggling with his irons. Yeah. And you're like, well, we're taking a driver out of your bag, and on the tee box, you have to still use your irons.
Yeah.
Well, now you're behind 150 yards behind everyone else, and you're trying to make a par here.
Yeah.
That's where it's it shouldn't be the whole game plan, but there should be more of Trey's legs, which might open up the run game a bit more, or might open up the pass game a bit more. And like last year when they went to Saskatchewan and won, the run game went off.
Yeah.
But part of that, I think, is because there's the threat of Trey running. But now there's no threat of Trey running. It's, he's either going to pass it or he's going to hand it off. But it's only going to come on a scramble. We don't have to worry about it designed right off the bat, him running.
Yeah, there's no play action. There's no rollout passes. There's no RPOs. For me, it's too simple, right? And like you said, they went into Regina last year. I was there, and how did he start? A bomb to Tevin Jones.
Stepped up into the pocket, put a perfect ball in stride to him.
And then they were like, this guy can throw the ball as well. And then Javon Leake goes off, right? Like, that was Javon Leake's best game as an Elks. So I'll ask you both this. Regina's a good team. Fajardo, he's a veteran. He can go in and win anywhere. But what if they do lose? What if the offense is not good? What do you do next week? Because then I don't think you can go back to Trey right away. I think you have to give Fajardo another shot. But then you're kind of in that same situation we've seen here for last year, where it's like, well, where do we go now? Because obviously Trey's not going to be happy because he finally got the reins to be the starter, like the legit starter. He got a 3-year deal. It's what everybody wanted. The O-line's pretty much the same outside of one guy. The 2 running backs are the same from last year, but they won't run the ball for some reason.
2 guys on the O-line.
2 guys.
Beard.
Oh, Beard. Sorry.
And McKellar.
Yes. So for me, it's just one of those things where Trey's probably looking at it, and is he looking at himself saying, damn, I blew it? Or is he like, man, I should have got one more game?
Well, and that's where I hope the conversations with Killam and Ed are like, we still like, we gave you a 3-year contract, and I'm assuming there would have been some sort of conversations then that like there's still a development we need with you, Trey.
Of course,
and there might be a situation when they brought in Cody. I'm assuming there was a conversation of we might need to go to Cody at points this season, just because that's going to be best for your development. I think for Trey, one, if you're upset, well, don't be. Well, I don't like one. He should be upset because you want any star player to be upset when they lose their job. Right off the bat, he should be a little bit of upset. That's you want a little bit of that, but 2. He should also realize, well, he's getting paid still, and this organization is committed 3 years in a sense to him, unless they can get out of $400,000 of hard money in a couple of years. That okay, they're just this is a process that they're trying to build with him and build him up.
Yeah,
and you have to accept that sometimes. And Cody Fajardo was a guy that had to accept going from Grey Cup champ 2 years ago and Grey Cup MVP to 2 years later being a backup on a different team. And you have to accept that sometimes in the Canadian football things change. VA lost his job
on
when he
the
went
team
to
that he
BC.
took to the Grey Cup and won.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And he was legit with Davis Alexander. Like you can tell he was like legitimately, like it's hard because you lose your job, but you're legitimately happy for the younger guy that's getting your job, right? Like you can see that with Cody. With other guys could be frauds, right? So I don't know. I think this is such an, like, Maddie, I know we talked a lot of Elks in the offseason, and I think you and I both talked about a lot about, like, because we saw the schedule and we're like, the Elks might struggle off the hop. And we talked about how many games does Trey get. And I think we landed on 6.
Yeah.
It's one game before that. Like, I think for most fans, that's got to be so disappointing.
Well, Kelvin Van Dasselaar, my goodness, is this some BS? LOL. Start Trey, work in Cody if he slips. This should have been the way they went. This should have been the way they went 1 and 3. I don't get that part of it. Okay, and also the depth chart isn't out. We'll know more on the depth chart. It just looks like Cody is going to start. The indications look like Cody will get the start. I had they lost to Ottawa and then they lose to BC, I would be like, I completely understand why Cody's playing. I would have understand why Cody would have played against BC at that point.
Yeah.
He got that win. I just don't agree with it at this point, but also I can't sit there and disagree with it fully.
Yeah.
Just because of where they are in the season. And as long as it's like there's still a plan for trying to develop Trey a little bit more. He has some growing to do, and I'll still go back to McSimic. Like the offense just hasn't been called the way I was expecting him to call it when he came here. I will also point to something that Bootsky is saying here, which is it doesn't matter what the offense does if that defense is playing the way they're playing.
Yeah, I was just going to bring that up.
Like I looked at the numbers yesterday.
So did I.
Well, the highest scoring offense in the Canadian Football League, and we talked about it on the Hangout yesterday, is the Hamilton Tiger Cats at 31 points scored per game. The Elks defense are giving up 34 points a game. The Elks could have legitimately the number 1 offense in the Canadian Football League, and they would still lose football games because that defense is giving up more points.
And that's the thing. Like, you can have Trey or Cody behind there, but if this defense doesn't improve, like we did it for Inside the Numbers. I think I read off 9 categories.
No, I heard that.
9 categories where they're last. Like, with all the off-season transactions, you guys, like, I would have never thought the Elks would be sitting at 3 sacks. 1 interception by a D lineman, not even their secondary.
A weird play.
Yeah.
I'm not even giving the defense that much credit for that one.
No forced fumbles.
Just on a punt.
Yeah, I think they're last in points against. I think they're last against the run. They're second last against the pass. They're last against opposition completion percentage. Like they're allowing 70%. 5 games in, guys. Like that is terrible. Like, and we had Nick Anderson, and he just said it's execution. Like right now they can't tackle. Right now they can't do anything right. He goes, it doesn't matter what JC's calling. We're not executing anything.
Well, I'm glad the players are thinking that then.
So do you know what I mean? So this, and I'll stick by this. I could be wrong, but I think there's still far too much talent on the defense to be this bad.
See, but we're getting to a point of the season where I'm now just debating that. I would have agreed with you like 4 weeks ago. But now we're so far into the season, I just start going, well, maybe they aren't talented.
So is Niles Morgan, Nick Anderson not talented?
Well, it's not just that, like the secondary.
Royce Metier, Tyrell Ford.
Well,
Kobe
Ford, I will
Williams.
say this, because who was it? Big Uke. No, I think it was someone else in the Nasty Chat a couple days ago brought up like, hey, we're not hearing his name. What's going on? It's like, well, actually, he's maybe playing well because we're not hearing his name. So Ford might be doing decent out there.
Yeah.
But to me, the disappointment is the D-line.
Oh, man, they've been bad. Like Brinkman, Robbie Smith's hurt now.
But when he was not hurt.
No, he didn't do anything. Barlow, combo.
Unfortunately, Noah Curtis getting hurt. It was a lot. But Jake Seresna even hasn't been Jake Seresna that he was when he was here or last year with the Argos. I was expecting a lot more from the D-line to allow the secondary to find themselves. And it didn't happen.
I'm a little worried about Jake because your knee pops out twice.
Yeah.
You should probably sit out a few weeks. But hey, he knows his body, right? Like,
I guess he had the bye week.
Maybe I was going to just chime in and say, maybe the Rough Riders come in overconfident.
yes, trap game.
Yeah.
Who do they have next week? Well, there is something to that, 100%.
I talked about it yesterday. I said, is this a trap game?
Well, no, but that is a thing that happens. And
I'm just trying to be.
Well, they see like the moving of the quarterback.
They got Montreal next. In Montreal.
Not Davis Alexander. If it was Davis Alexander, I would sit there even more. But they might feel pretty good about themselves. They might be feeling like, look what we just did to BC. Look what BC did Edmonton. Like, they're already making a quarterback change.
Yes.
So there might be something to that, Jasmine. I think the one thing, like, Trey's done well in his 2 appearances in Regina.
That's the thing, too. You got to look at that.
But the other part to this where I could defend the Elks on this is Cody's never played against the Riders in Saskatchewan.
Another good point. Yeah. So,
you know, maybe he might be a little extra fired up, motivated to want to go beat his former club. And that might so maybe that works out their ways that they get that for him. But you're right, Jasmine. Maybe the Riders overlook the Edmonton Elks, sit there and be like, this defense is trash. And maybe after this bye week, the Edmonton Elks are feeling good about themselves and they can find a way to take advantage of that. Defensively, I really hope that they figured it out. If they don't, it's not.
Well,
but maybe there is something to that.
It's scary because the Riders can run the ball. Trevor Harris has 9 straight games of 70% completion, at least. But the interesting part, and we had a gentleman, Barney, what's his? Shinkaruk. And the Riders give up a lot through the air. A lot.
Yeah, they're good run defense, bad pass defense.
But they have 8 interceptions.
What's going on?
This is breaking news.
Oh.
What?
Hulk Hogan died at 71 years old.
No.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Let's talk about Trayvon.
Oh, that's huge.
I can't believe it. We all loved Hulk Hogan until he went a little loony, but like.
Where'd you see this?
Yeah.
TMZ.
Okay, yeah. The TMZ is pretty.
Cardiac arrest. Breaking news.
Wasn't he just in the hospital or something recently?
I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, well, somebody said, like, I hate to go this way, but I saw, who's the individual that died from the Cosby Show?
Oh my gosh, from the drowning?
Malcolm.
And then you had Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
That thing's happen in threes.
Yeah, this is true.
So Hulk Hogan passing at 71.
Cardiac arrest. There's been there were rumblings that he was on his deathbed. They're told time he was dealing with symptoms of a neck procedure he underwent in May.
Maybe that's the thing that I saw because I knew there was something about him being in the hospital recently.
Yeah, so he passed away at his home with a slew of police cars and EMTs parked outside.
Like young Hernan, man, I grew up on wrestling. The Hulkster was it, man.
Dude, that's OG.
It's great music.
I used to go to was it WrestleMania 3 when he slams Andre the Giant? And back then you couldn't get it on cable or whatever, and they would show it on big screens at the Shaw Conference.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And we went there to watch it. You'd pay an entrance fee, and then they had bleachers, and then they have a satellite feed of WrestleMania. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And we all went to watch Hulk Hogan defeat Andre the Giant. Man.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, the whole transition to NWO and becoming the bad guy, Hollywood Hogan.
I remember that one a little bit more, and then his return to the WWE and stuff. Because I wasn't there for those early days. But I will say that music is iconic. His entrance music,
Brother.
Like it was
the ripping of their shirts.
I'm a real American.
Yes, it's a solid like. That's a top.
Yeah, the ripping.
And then the NWO song, because all I picture when I hear NWO is him walking out, air guitaring, right? And doing like the slow walk.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan theme songs. Where is this Real American? Come on.
I mean, 71's not even old,
Yeah.
right?
This music would hit.
That's the song.
It was great. I like look, but it's also like I will say this when it comes to wrestlers, that's a hard life.
Oh my.
You were on the road for 200 plus days a year. At that time, we're talking about 80s, 90s and stuff. The amount of substances you're putting through your body in all sorts of ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Whether it be drugs or PEDs or things like alcohol.
To make it to 70s as a wrestler, it's a lot.
That almost is one where it's like that. Life expectancy, 80, whatever it is these days. 71's high, I would say, for certain wrestlers, especially of that era. So, like, it's not shocking to me. It might sound terrible, but just the lifestyle of wrestlers, especially back then.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
That is a rough lifestyle that they had to go through.
No, it is. Like he was in such incredible shape and stuff too, though,
Just quickly, Smitty the Welder says the Riders are coming off a loss. They will be ready. They're not coming off a loss. They went into BC and rolled the Lions.
Yeah, it was the domination.
But Hulk, man, holy. Like I'm not gonna get into like lately Hulk Hogan, but like as a wrestler,
I disagree with the politics that he had this last little bit.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
I think people of my vintage became wrestling fans mainly. Like Hulk Hogan is on top of the list for so many people. Like he was like,
Yeah, everybody knows who he is.
Yes.
Even if you weren't a wrestling fan, you know who Hulk Hogan is.
It's just there's just too.
It's iconic.
He was one of the top wrestlers of all time. Like, or he has to be. Like,
yeah,
he's still like. Okay, here's the thing. When was the last time he truly wrestled? Like, think about that, and now add on to the fact that how many people know who Hulk Hogan still is to this day.
Wasn't his daughter like a singer?
Yeah, I was gonna just say that his family was somewhat like.
Brooke
She did a
Hogan?
song with like a rapper back in the day.
Did she? I know Brooke, right?
Yeah, Brooke Hogan.
Yeah,
Well,
and then they had a reality
I know there's issues
show,
with the
maybe?
two of them. Like, they haven't spoken in years. Her and her dad.
Because he's separated from his wife.
Yes.
And then I think his son went to jail.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
For I might be mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's for DUI, or I could be mistaken, but I think he did. Yeah.
Well, was it him? He might have had this, which is I'll bring it up with him. I think didn't he go and leave a voicemail with the N-word, saying the N-word multiple times
man,
about?
yeah.
Was it him?
To his daughter,
Yeah,
right?
he left a voicemail about the
that's right.
calling out her dating a black person,
Yes.
the N-word, and used all that. So, he does have those type of things on him as a person. Like in life, I'll say this about athletes and stars. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't know whether they're a good person or a bad person. So I'm not going to sit here and say this was a great individual or not. But in terms of wrestling and that persona on screen for Raws and all of that,
Yeah.
he was a top wrestler of all time. What is it? Wikipedia even has him as listed as one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. And there's 2 links here. 10 that's 10 wrestling mustaches. I don't want the wrestling mustaches. Top 50 all-time wrestlers or top 25. When did this come out? I don't know, but let's see where he ranks.
R.I.P. brother.
Who do you think's number
Yeah.
1?
Brother.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Stone Cold?
Yeah.
Undertaker too?
Wait, for
Actually, I
the best
think
wrestlers?
Hulk is number 10 according to this one list I have.
Okay.
It's from IGN.com. It came out April 2024. I want you guys to see how many you get.
It's the-
Stone Cold 1.
The Rock,
The
obviously.
Undertaker 2. You
Yeah.
nailed the first 2.
Yeah, The Rock.
Number 3, The Rock is not number 3. The Rock is number 4,
Okay.
according to this list.
Number 3, Triple H?
Nope. He's number 8.
Sting?
Nope.
No, he wouldn't be up
Sting is number 9.
Oh, Heartbreak Kid?
Shawn Michaels
Yeah.
is number 3.
Okay.
So Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, The Rock. Who do you think number 5 is? This one surprised me.
John Cena.
No,
Foley.
he is number 7. Mick Foley's not in the top 10.
He's not?
So I'm gonna go back. So now I think we're missing
legendary
2
good guy.
people. 10 is the Hulk. 9 is Sting. 8 is Triple H. 7's John Cena. We need 6. We need 5. 4's The Rock. 3 Shawn Michaels. 2's The Undertaker. 1 is Stone Cold.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Is number 5.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was rated that high.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the best.
I
He's
know,
my
but he
favorite.
is the best.
Great. He had those
Yeah.
I always wanted those glasses as a kid
Yeah.
and stuff. Great. He had great intro music too. I just didn't think they would rate him that high. Number 6. Who are we missing at number 6?
Gosh, so many. Andre the Giant?
Nope. Wonder where Andre the Giant is.
Number 6.
This is like, I'm like so tempted to look at my phone. I'm not.
You will know who it is once I say it. Like you guys are.
Like overthinking?
The one hint I will go with.
Not
if I
Shane
can-
McMahon?
No, a robe.
Oh, Ric Flair.
Oh, Ric Flair?
Flair.
I thought you were
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair for sure.
Because then it's 11 is Kurt Angle, 12 is Randy Savage, 13 Eddie Guerrero, 14 Randy Orton, 15 Chris Jericho, 16's Mick Foley, 17's The Edge, 18's Roman Reigns, 19's Andre the Giant, 20's Rey Mysterio, 21 CM Punk, 22 is
Mysterio.
Cody Rhodes, 23 is Bryan Danielson. Number 24 is AJ Styles, and 25 is Roddy Piper. So,
Rowdy.
No Big Show? No Big Show in there either? Come
oh, I
on.
haven't heard about the Big Show in a
Yo,
long
those are
time.
my, that's what I watched it.
Those were
Did you say
great.
the Macho Man?
Yeah, he was like 12, 13 or something like that.
You know, I met the Macho Man at the Edmonton International Airport the day the Oilers arrived back from winning the 1990 Stanley Cup. We went to see.
There's a lot to unpack in that
Wow.
sentence you just had.
A lot.
I ran into, who was it?
Macho
Macho
Man.
Man at the airport the day, when the Oilers were coming back after their 90 Stanley Cup victory. There's a lot to go there.
My dad picked us up at school. Me, my sister, my cousins went to the airport to greet the team when they won the cup. It was packed. So then everything was done, and my dad's like, "Yeah, let's just wait here because it was so busy. We didn't want to deal with the traffic, so we're just sitting there, and all the wrestlers show up for a show they had in Edmonton. So we met Macho Man, Scary Sherry. We have a picture with Rick Martel. Yeah, Haku, biggest chest I've ever seen in my life.
This is a great story.
It is
I've
great.
never heard this before.
Yeah.
I take it they're really nice.
Yeah, like my little cousin went up to Macho Man and grabbed his leg. He's like, "What's up, little man?" Yeah.
Wrestler, they're usually nice, I hear.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
great.
They're hit and miss some,
Yeah.
but they are great interviews on air because they usually take the persona of the wrestler. Like I don't think it's often when you get a wrestler that you talk to them and they just are normal people.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to promote the next show, so they
Yeah.
act.
Right.
And so they know how to grab a mic. And what's the saying in wrestling? Oh, it's just saying when you grab the mic and you say things. I forgot what the official term that people use, but they know how to do it. They know how to get into that. When you ask them, it's great. When is the next time that wrestling is coming to town? I don't think it's coming anytime soon in terms of WWE.
They haven't been here. What did they come 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Yeah.
TNA, I think, announced something's coming. Cut a promo. Thank you, El Presidente. They know how to cut promos.
Cut promos.
Oh, they're actors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're actors.
They're absolutely.
I mean, that sucks when you found out that they were actors.
wait, it's not real.
I know, right? Legit.
Hopefully no
Trauma
kids
as
are
a kid.
listening.
Yeah. Like what? What do you mean?
Well, I think Uke's coming by. I'm going to talk. He's a big wrestling guy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get his thoughts.
I was out of town both times it came. My friends went, and then they're like two really beautiful women. And they had the time of their life, but they're actually real wrestling fans.
Wrestling
Yeah.
is so much fun
Yeah.
if you go there wanting to have fun.
Yeah.
If you want to go be a stick in the mud type thing, you're not gonna have if you just want to sit there and watch, it's not gonna be fun.
No.
Get involved. The
Yeah.
crowd's very much part of the
I
show.
know. I want to go. I've
There's
always
this
wanted to-
story
Yeah.
Eric has
Yeah.
with Lucas and Yukon Jack and Yukon Jack's buddy and their kids. And Yuke's kids are full into wrestling, so they were making their chants, they're screaming things, and the people in front of them or something like that were getting upset
Oh, what?
And so, because I don't know, they're like, we're trying to enjoy this or something. And so, like, they turned on
They
them.
clearly don't understand then
Absolutely.
the fan base.
So the kids turned on them and
Yeah.
started chanting about them.
Yeah.
And they really didn't like that either. So it's
wow.
like, of all the people to go after, though, they are not the ones to go
Yeah,
after.
cool.
But it's like, if you're going to a wrestling show and you don't expect, like, you expect the crowd to be quiet or something,
Yeah.
like, no, you're not going to have a good time.
Corey
Yeah.
Perry was there with his kid too at the last show, right?
Yeah, he was part of it.
Yeah, he's part of it.
He held one of the guys while he took
Pure entertainment.
took a couple shots. But Hulkamania, man, that's I just texted my cousins. We have a group chat, and like we all grew up on the Hulk.
Yeah, see, it's a hit, eh?
Yeah, it
It
is.
hits.
Al Snow is coming up in the nasty chat. I remember Al Snow did.
Al Snow.
They brought a wrestling show to an Eskimos game. This is like a decade ago now or something, and he was in it.
Yeah,
It was like some local promotion brought out Al Snow for it and stuff. Those local shows are fun too. I haven't been to one of those in a long, long time, so I should find one of those. Wow, there's just a lot of different news that's happened today.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Is today SmackDown?
That usually gets filmed on a Tuesday, doesn't it?
I think you're right.
SmackDown's airs on Fridays,
And then Raw.
but I feel like it's pre-recorded SmackDown, or they move that live nowadays.
I don't know, man.
it was like top
I know
10
it's
on
on
Netflix.
Fridays.
It airs on, I know it airs on
Yeah.
Fridays, but back in the day, it would pre-recorded. They would record it on the Tuesday.
Yeah, because they went Monday, Tuesday.
and then it would air on Thursday, and then it's moved to Friday.
Maybe not because of the Monday.
Because it is on Fox now.
Monday's live, right? Monday.
Raw's live.
So there's no way they could, because the travel, right?
They could, but usually they're in the city that's very close.
Oh, okay.
Like Edmonton would get Raw, Calgary gets
Okay,
SmackDown type
SmackDown.
thing,
Yeah.
and then they would air that on the Thursday. But I don't know if they still air that or if they do it live on the Fridays.
Someone, one of the Nasties
Yeah.
knows.
But honestly, some of the best WWE shows you can get. Oh, Jen's saying it is live now. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's all on Netflix. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying. It's top. Like when you go in the menu, Raw and SmackDown are top 10. Can you believe it?
They've seen their numbers grow on Netflix.
It's wild.
It's though house shows are some of the best when they're not televised. Those are sometimes the best shows to go to. I have yet to go to a Raw though. I've been to a pay-per-view. I've seen a house show. I've seen SmackDown. I've never seen Raw. I didn't go the last time I was here. Next time it comes, I got to go see a Raw just so I
used
can
to-
keep the trifecta or get it all done.
I'm totally like aging myself here, but I used to. My dad would like Stampede would come to Edmonton. That bleep was legit, man. Like it was because it wasn't televised. It was great, and you were always close to the ring at the good old Agricom or something like that. It was like, yeah, because I know now they've brought back Saturday night main event, and back in the day when I was a kid, I think they used to run that once a month, and it was such a huge event because you didn't have Raw, you just had the main events that you'd have to go watch somewhere. And then, but Saturday night main event would air on I think it was NBC or something. And I remember every kid would just wait up for that. It was like the best show ever when it came to wrestling. Of course, headlined by Hulk Hogan, but I think now they've brought it back as
Yes,
well.
I've heard of it. Back.
Yeah.
They tried bringing it back a number of years ago on NBC, but now and then it went away. Now I think it's back.
Yeah, I think it's back.
They've got because they got NXT too, and there's a lot of different.
But now you
wrestling
can
to watch.
consume wrestling like crazy, right?
And then there's AEW, TNA.
AEW's, I know like my buddy Swain, he like loves it because they came last year, didn't they?
They've been here a few
Yeah.
times. That might have been the show that the boys went to. But the thing about AEW was it was better than WWE for a long time. People were like, wrestling fans would sit there and be like, this is way better.
Yeah.
And I think it's changed and they're like sitting there going, this isn't this good anymore. Like it's lost something.
I just don't think you'll ever like it's almost like all these football leagues that come up. Like, don't get me wrong, I know AEW is pretty big, but nothing will ever beat the WWE. No matter like they might have a lull.
It's one like it's funny because it's just like those other ones will have like big art names, and when they get big enough, the WWE just goes, "We'll take them."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ours. They'll offer the contract, and that person leaves and goes to the WWE. And then when the WWE cuts someone, they go to one of those shows. And when the WWE is ready to bring them back, they just bring them back. Like they have all the power.
Yeah.
You want to be on WWE, so it's.
Man, what a day.
I do want to go to a wrestling show now through all of this, like one of those local ones.
I'm shocked that like China or Sable weren't on the top 10 list. Was there no female wrestlers?
Yeah, they didn't get the marquees back then as much.
Yeah,
Because
fair enough.
Sable wrestled a little bit,
She was more for
of
the
a
looks.
manager.
Yeah.
And,
China was the. You didn't want to mess with China.
no, China was like when she came in with Triple H and Shawn Michaels as DX.
Yeah, ninth wonder of the world.
Those were the good times.
Yeah,
man.
they sure
Attitude
were.
era, man.
I
We'll never have
And
that
all the little
again.
kids
Is it
doing
on
the X symbol.
I want to go rewatch like that whole Attitude Era, like 97 through 02 or something like that.
Did you guys have the soundtrack by any chance?
I used to buy some of those CDs
love
of the intro music.
Yeah.
I love the DX.
nerds.
Break it down.
Yeah, break it down.
That's great.
Yeah, it was so
I
good.
could probably. I bet they have those soundtracks on Spotify.
Even
Dude,
Shawn
they
Michaels' intro song is
Yeah,
awesome.
sexy. I know someone that came out to that song at their wedding. But yeah, great.
Does anyone know what they were called?
The intros, like
Well,
the
the
CDs.
Because I'm sure you can find the actual. Like you could find all the theme songs on Spotify, but I'm trying to find like the direct, like a WWE CD of intro music.
Well, are you on?
I'm
your
Googling
smartphone?
it right now to see if I could find like the name of what it would have been called.
What?
WWE The Music Volume 9. Oh, WWE The Music. I wonder, or WWF The Music. Ooh, I wonder if they have any of that. WWF
WWF
The
theme
Music.
songs.
WWE The Music Volume 4.
Yes.
I think I had this one. Jericho starts.
Yeah. Yeah. This shit was so good.
Jericho is the best.
Yeah, he is.
You just, oh, this is a good one.
Oh. Yeah.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry's just joking.
Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate. Do you remember being a little kid and just watching him come out with this sexy music? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on, but oh my god, Vicky used the word sexual. Yeah.
Great time. But I want and they had it on the WWE Network, all those old ones. I don't know if they moved it all to Netflix. You can watch it all on Netflix. Because I would probably go and try to rewatch some of those. Those were great hours.
Oh,
One of the best Hogan matches ever was at Skydome
Oh,
against The Rock.
yes, I remember that.
Oh,
because it was also
man.
just such a big deal. WrestleMania was in Canada.
Like that crowd was awesome. Like the pops, man, with like everything that happened in that match was awesome.
Jasmine, Max. Jasmine knows WWE intro music, but doesn't know Tom Morello.
We can take that a step further. Didn't know Rage Against the Machine.
I did know Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, you did. Sorry, never mind.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
you
I
did.
just didn't know the.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't know that
No,
one.
no,
there too. I'm gonna probably just spend part of today just listening to theme songs for some of this.
Right?
This
In
is the
car,
EST
I'm gonna
Hangout.
listen to that on the way home. After
Presented
me.
by
Yeah.
Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. Check them out. Sentinel.ca. Matt, Jasmine, Hernan with you here on the Hangout. Lock Shop coming up in an hour. Myself and Huss, we will be on the air. We've got two guys and a goalie, Reed with Gager and Cass. We've got EST Afternoons. We've got the Reed Wilkins Show, Turf District on our audio streams after that as well. That's all to come here on this Thursday here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Portions of this hour of the Hangout, they are brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Oh, the nasty chat says the hoe train.
Oh,
Remember?
having to try to figure out what that was as a kid. And
Yeah, no doubt. Women actually coming out in sexy clothes. Oh my goodness.
there's a lot that happened
yeah.
back then that just wouldn't
Good
go
stuff.
today.
Yeah.
I was a Gold Dust always like creeped me out as a kid because I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is weird.
Yeah. Again, his birthday's the same day as mine.
Val Venus, Ravishing Rick
Yeah.
Rude.
Val Venus was
Venus.
at a Yukon Jack shuffleboard tournament. I think it was Val Venus.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was Val Venus.
Watch some of the old school clips from wrestling. Like nowadays, you couldn't do that. Like it was another level, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't have interest in getting back into watching mainstream wrestling. Again, going to a show would be fun.
Yeah.
But Rewatching the old stuff.
It's the best.
That'd be great.
There's a couple accounts on Twitter that they just play old clips and they're awesome. Like the whole Stone Cold Vince McMahon feud.
Yeah.
Just a lot of the Rock stuff. It's great.
Yeah. And then like Linda McMahon getting tackled and stuff. Like, just too good.
A lot of
In a
weird
business
stuff.
suit.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff happens.
A lot of weird stuff. But it was good.
Stone Cold versus Vince, though, was always just fantastic.
That was the best, man.
The Rock and Mankind, whenever they teamed up, was great. Then there was Rock versus Stone Cold.
And Socko,
man.
right?
But I saw him wrestle as Cactus Jack, I believe it was, against Randy Orton at Backlash in 04. I didn't see him as Mankind. I saw him as Cactus Jack, I'm pretty sure.
Mankind was on. Yeah.
I got a You Screwed Brett to Shawn Michaels. That is a highlight of my life, actually. Because it was always, I remember he's talked about it, and it bothered him and it bothered people in WWE that like he'd be like in like one of the heroes of the show's face at the moment or whatever in the US. But the moment he come to Canada, no matter where they had him in, he would just get booed and destroyed. And the chance of You Screwed Brett would come out because Canadians like, screw this. I don't care what you're going with.
Screw.
I know, but it's like, we don't care about the storyline that they're going on and we're going to cheer for it. It was like, no, You Screwed Brett, and that would be the whole storyline. And it just bothered them then in like the prairies especially. Canadian wrestling fans wouldn't stick with it. We would just go against.
That's when Bret Hart went behind backstage and punched Vince McMahon.
I don't know if you remember, but it was like that next day on the record with Michael Landsberg. They went all in on that because it was such a big deal of the screw drop in Montreal. Like such a big deal. And it's like you had to watch OTR because they were like trying to figure out what was going on and break things down. I miss OTR.
Landsberg?
Yeah. They'd have it was like this type of show type thing, but it was like him hosting 30 minutes. You never know who was going to be on the show. That was a fun show.
That was good stuff.
They should bring that one back. Oh, by the way, Katy Perry's today.
Really at Rogers?
Yeah. Forgot about that. I don't know if any of you seen some clips.
Maddie, the advertisement, like you didn't really hear about it as per our conversation yesterday.
Yeah. It would.
Also, I was getting Instagram like ads because they listened.
They were listening to our show.
I was like, oh, now you're gonna tell me Katie's is in town?
I like how everybody's like, Hulk Hogan was a great wrestler, but a horrible person.
Yeah, this is facts.
Like, we don't know athletes. Some of them we actually do get to learn. Terrible people. Doesn't take away the full art of what they did. That is a very tough balance to have with, I think, things because. Look, there's awful people that have created some really good music. Are you supposed to stop listening to that music, right?
Absolutely.
Are we not supposed to, like...
The D word?
Edgar Allan Poe is known for... Didn't he have, like, basically a child wife? But we still teach Edgar Allan Poe poetry in schools and things like that. So like they're always... It's a very tough balancing act of... There's an art that was created, and Hulk Hogan's his art was entertaining us in a wrestling ring. You times have to separate that from the human.
Yeah.
And whatever people think of that human. And
well, that's why I said never want to meet my heroes. I just don't.
No.
It'll break my heart if like they're just rude or something. The day before yesterday, my cousins ran into Biz Nasty and Pasha in Yaletown, and they said they're so nice, like in real life. So I love that. Respect wrestling. You didn't know? Better call somebody.
Doesn't Dusty run
who's that one again?
That's the part of DX.
Road Dogg. Yeah.
What were they called?
The Generation X, D-Generation X. Are you talking about them?
Is that what they were called? The tag team?
I don't remember what the tag team would have been called.
Sure, the Nasties will.
But yeah, that was... Oh, good times.
Yeah,
back
wow.
being the kid. You know, could we go back to the 90s?
The New Age Outlaws.
New Age Outlaws, thank
yeah.
you. I would love to go back to a time when like we didn't have phones as much as we
too.
do. And you had the landline.
We
and when
were
you left
so
the house,
lucky.
it was one of those.
Yeah.
If you were supposed to meet someone and they left the house, There was no way to get a hold of them. They were going to the restaurant, and you'd have to call the restaurant and tell the restaurant, "Yeah, I'm not going to make it. Can you let this person know?" And then
like
you get up.
something happened.
Yeah, it's just I want.
It's so normal,
Just a simpler time.
right?
Yeah.
Because are you a millennial like us?
No.
Okay, so your generation is kind of similar to our generation.
What year were you born?
You don't have to answer that. I got asked on air and I didn't answer.
Oh, I'm old, Maddie. You know that. I'm
I'm just trying to figure out what year.
I'm not a millennial.
Okay, but
Are you born after 64 or before 64? No, 84.
84.
Yes.
Was I?
So you're Gen X. Yeah, that's that one. Gen X then.
Was I born before 84?
No, I screwed that one up.
Yeah.
65 to 84. You're in that range. Yeah, you're Gen X. But it's also like it says millennials are 82 to 04. That doesn't make sense. That's from, what is that?
It was so liberating not having like no phone on you.
Yeah. Being always connected and like all these notifications.
How old?
And
So it's saying, sorry to interrupt, but it's saying born 81 to 96. You before that? What were you, 79? Oh, okay. Then you're Gen X.
I'm an old dog. I remember cassette tapes. Remember, because you'd buy a cassette tape.
Yeah.
And your favorite song was like the fourth song.
you're gonna
You'd
look forward.
And then you got to rewind and kind of time it.
In your dad's Buick? Yeah.
Or you're just cheap and then you like record songs off the radio.
Obviously,
That was great. And you'd cut out the jockey, like, stop talking. You're ruining my song.
Clue. Yeah. Exactly.
But that's the thing about music back in the day was also like you had to listen to, like you would go get a cassette and that's how you would discover new music. It wouldn't be the single that you heard. You'd have to listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can go on Spotify and boop, press play.
What was your first cassette tape?
Mine was.
I don't know if I ever bought a cassette.
This is going to sound terrible,
Come on,
but
you have to.
I
What?
think mine was Public Enemy.
That's not terrible at all.
No, but for a kid to be listening to that. Yeah.
Fair, but you know, we all listened to that. Like, I listened to a lot of Tupac when I was a kid. I had no idea. Like, Hit 'Em Up was,
I
actually,
think
that
it
was like in
was
high school.
Public.
but yeah.
I remember, like I was also grew up in a time of CDs that I think my first thing was a CD. My dad had cassettes.
Oh, okay, then what was your
But
first
I don't
CD?
remember getting a cassette. I believe my first one was,
My first cassette
it was Green Day.
Okay.
No, I lie. My first cassette was Belle Biv DeVoe. I remember specifically going to buy that with my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Green Day Dookie. Because do you remember Columbia House? And you get that catalog. of all this,
yeah,
and it'd be
yeah.
like CDs for like $2 or whatever, but you have to buy like 10 of them or something. I think I got Green Day through that.
Okay. Mine was TLC. And then
Oh, yeah.
Mariah
Well, that makes
Carey
sense.
was my second one. I remember
That
those
makes
two.
sense.
My first CD, I'll tell you a quick story. My first CD was Genuine.
Which one?
Genuine, The Bachelor. It was called The Bachelor Genuine. And here's okay, so I'm in elementary and I used to be obsessed with horses. And he had this one song called Pony. I'm sure everybody knows it because it's pretty popular still. So I was obsessed with this song. I had no idea what it's talking about. Listen to the song on like, you know, on repeat. And then I go to my friend Kelly's house and her brother's older than us. And we're playing with her hamsters. And he's like, what are you guys listening to?
And what was the song?
Pony.
Toxic Pony or
No, Pony by Genuine.
Is there bad words in it? Oh, this song.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys know this song because it's a big stripper song. Apparently.
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride without even falling off. Gonna be compatible. Take me to my limit. That's the opening lyrics of the song.
Dead ass serious.
It's a classic.
So I thought it was talking about ponies. Like,
Oh, this outline right there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think he's talking about, you know, riding a horse.
Yeah, but here's earmuffs. Earmuffs for anyone with kids.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. About 30 seconds. Heads up. Earmuffs. If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony.
Her brother? He was like, what are you listening to?
My saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it.
Oh my God. And he was like, yo, that song is like about you, no sex. And I was so mad at him. I was so mad. I think the hamster bit me because I was like squeezing it.
Why were you mad?
Because I was like, no, it's not.
Oh, you thought it's wrong.
It's about is. Yeah, that's why it stood out in my mind. And so I was a weird kid.
Oh.
Okay.
No, but you don't know better.
CD.
But you don't know better. That's outstanding. The official drink of the EST Hangout, which we haven't had yet today. It's what it is. It is the Finnish long drink, legend of 1952, a drink unlike any other sparkling refreshment, real liquor. Longdrink.com/Can is where you can enter your postal code and find a liquor store and establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock. Delicious summer beer. Today's supposed to be a hot day finally.
It's windy though.
Today, is it?
It's windy as hell.
A little bit of rain.
Why do you have to rain on
when
this
I
parade?
came in, because I came in after you, it was fine.
No, it's
just
windy.
It's fine. It's just a little bit of an overcast.
Summer sucks.
Oh, it's not bad right now.
You
It's
love
only like
the heat,
6
eh?
kilometers
No, I just
an hour. We're supposed to get up to 28, but there's chances of rain later
Yeah.
tonight.
And I don't know when to wash my car. It's driving me nuts.
Next week, there's supposed to be a little bit of a heat wave.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Better be
Not
for wedding
Monday.
week. Yeah.
Monday.
we get such short summers here, and like the
I know.
summer's been crap.
I heard you say it, I think yesterday on the oil stream, that the summer's basically over.
It is.
It's
And I feel
not.
that. I feel that. I
Yeah.
understand that
Once you
feeling.
get
We're
into
gonna have a warm
August, it's
fall.
over.
No, warm fall. August is gonna be really hot.
But it's
Summer's
still
over
fall.
once it's fall.
Yeah.
Like I'm with Hernan on that. Like we're almost done July,
Stop!
Jasmine.
I know. Stop! I can't believe it's
I've
mid.
been to one Riverhawks game. I've been to 0
We
Stingers
need to eat
games.
some hot dogs. You need to do a race. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah, the
we
race
still
ain't
gotta do
happening
here.
this year. I'll tell you that right now. We just have no time.
It's almost Oilers hockey again.
July's
I know.
been insane.
It's crazy.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm sorry.
We gotta live, day by day. Because Hulk Hogan died today, right? Life is short.
The Nasty Bash is only 2 weeks away.
Oh my god! I don't even know what to wear for that.
If you're a Nasty Club member, you were supposed to have got an email from me this week. If you didn't get that, let me know. A couple people I didn't get this email, and I copy and pasted everyone on the email, and like those people, they're emailing me on a different account. I'm like, it was on my list. So if you didn't get that email, let me know. For non-Nasty Club members, stay tuned next week when it comes to the Nasty Bash. September 16th, Estes. Keep it locked in on your dates as well.
Are you going to Labor Day Classic?
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
There's no no depth chart yet.
No.
Ryder's center's out. Thurman is playing. Jameer Thurman.
When it comes to Labor Day, I'm glad Jasmine brought this up. Edmonton Sports Stock. We've partnered with the Edmonton Elks to go to Labor Day. Buses are starting to fill up quite nicely. You'll have it's $150 plus GST, but with Edmonton Sports Stock and the promo code EST Labor Day, you'll get $25 off. It'll be $125 plus GST. It includes a ride to and from Calgary on a bus going from Commonwealth Stadium with a Red Arrow bus. So like there's washrooms and stuff.
Love it. Bougie.
We've got that.
Yeah.
A couple drinks from Canadian Club. Pizza on the way back. We will stop in Gasoline Alley if you want to go grab something there. We'll get to the tailgate spot. You can walk around the Calgary tailgate, then head to the game and sit with a bunch of nasties or fellow Elks fans watching that football game. On top of that, I know there's one nasty, and Dahmer from the Elks is looking into this. He's wanting to do a little tailgating down in Calgary. He's coming on the bus, Dave in Section T. So we might actually have our own little tailgate spot in Calgary. We'll see if the
Wow.
Stamps could accommodate us for that one. It's going to be a fun time. I've never done the Labor Day bus. Tommy's done it for years, and he's always talking. He had a great time. Quinn used to do it. She loved it. So EdmontonSportsTalk.com at the very top, it says Labor Day bus. Click that link. It'll take you to the Elks website and sign up. Hernan's in, Jasmine's in, I'm in, Jay is in. Jay and I will not be on the bus back though, because we'll do our post-game show. So just a heads up on that. But I think people will be tired and ready to come back.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh
so-
yeah, you guys can't go.
But yeah, how are you going to get back?
Oh,
Well, so like we'll be at by the itineraries. We should be in Calgary about 2:00. Game's at 4. So we'll have to go somewhere set up. I got to talk to the Stamps about that still a little bit. Or if there's a tailgate spot, we could always do pregame on the tailgate, and then postgame we'll have to do it somewhere else.
You're leaving us unsupervised, all of us?
For what?
You?
For what?
Because you said you're going to go there before?
no.
Because you're
No, no,
setting
no.
up before.
Well, like I will have to go set up somewhere.
Yeah.
Like when we get to Calgary, I'll have to go set up pregame.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and we'll have
Oh,
to
I
do
see.
pregame.
When you
And
get
we'll
to
either be in the
Calgary.
tailgate
Okay, okay.
or it'll be at the stadium, or I'll have to contact a restaurant nearby. I'm like, hey, can we do the pregame from there? On the way back, you guys will get on the bus. You guys want to get back. You guys
Yeah.
don't want to wait an hour for
No.
Jay and I to do our
I mean,
post-game
never
show.
know if everybody's lingering, right? Yeah.
But then Dusty's driving to the game, like, because he's calling it.
Okay,
He's
I
on
was
the
gonna
bus.
ask you.
So we're going to jump in with Dusty and he'll drive us back.
Okay. That's a good idea.
So we have like an option for that.
So well planned out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've never been.
I mean, neither, obviously, but
yeah.
yeah, that'll be like a The club on the bus.
I think Uke's here.
Who?
Uke?
Did
Big
you?
Uke?
No,
Oh, Uke on Jack.
In the building.
Yeah.
I thought you were on the Labor Day bus. I'm like,
No,
what?
I wish.
Yeah, no, he's here. I also need some.
Tana says she's waiting for the Elks call.
Yeah, I
back.
gotta. She just texted me that. Let me message the Elks
And
after
I
this.
think some people haven't received emails for the Nasty Bash. Check your
Okay,
junk
let me
mail.
take a look. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
some people have and said they didn't get it.
It's August 8th.
Kelvin says I didn't get it. Okay. Big Uke, I have an answer. Email me. I'll answer you back. Did anyone else say? Kelvin, message me. Send me an email. I'll send you the info. Like it's gonna open up the Nasty Bash. I'm just trying to keep. I need to keep tabs on numbers. So it's gonna open up to everyone else next week at some point. But I just don't know why everyone's not getting my emails. Like some are, some aren't.
Spam, maybe? Check your
No,
junk?
one individual. He said I checked my spam and it's not in there either.
Interesting.
So, but other people are getting. Hey, Warren Barris, I got the email. Diesel, how are you?
Warren G. What's up, Warren G?
Do you call him Warren G?
Yeah,
That's a
I've
good
always called him
nickname.
Warren G.
So other people, yeah, and so some like I know others. Some people have RSVP'd, so I know you've got email, so I know people are getting it.
I got it on my Nasty. Like,
Yeah, so
I got it
I'm
too.
curious why
Yeah.
some don't get it. And it happened with the golf tournament. I had a couple of emails. Like there's a couple listeners that what I was talking about like the week before. I'm like, yeah, I sent this email, and some people are like, I didn't get this email. I'm like, I sent it to you, but I like even one of my buddies didn't get it. I'm like, well, why the hell aren't you guys getting my emails? So I don't know what's going on with their email thing.
All right, so
Jets fans.
back to the Elks quarterback.
I was gonna say Jets fans. Justin Fields was carted off the field today with
He
toe
stinks
injury.
anyway. Who cares?
Pretty good.
Ah,
I'm
He has
surprised
really
the Steelers moved on from him a little
the
bit.
Jets. You got to feel for the Jets. Though,
No.
man. Holy
I don't know
crap.
why I don't like the. I want the Jets to do bad.
Really, their fans are hilarious.
But they've always been bad.
I know,
Yeah, that's
but
why.
but I never want them to turn the corner.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, Josh Clausen.
Well, Maj.
And then Jerry Jones. Think there's some drama with Jerry Jones in Dallas. The players are some players are holding out.
worried about the oh boy, the kicking competition at Niners camp.
Problem.
I'm just
What's
kidding.
your problem?
I'm just kidding.
Tired,
I'm just kidding.
Tired from what?
and we're not having a nice summer.
Yeah, I'm sick of this weather, man.
Fair enough. We all need some vitamin D. I get it. It
I'm
sucks.
tired
Yeah.
of this weather, man. We haven't had 2 consecutive nice days.
It's an unusual summer. This is
is.
correct.
Yeah,
Like,
but the problem is that if we have an unusual summer, like we have to wait another year for this.
yeah.
I hate our winter. We better than get a very good winter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I better not snow till like January.
Yeah,
yeah.
and like not and then like all gone by March 3rd.
Yeah. I really feel like it will, though. I don't know. I'm being optimistic. You know what? At least you don't have a bunch of outfits that you still didn't get to wear, okay?
That's fair.
So how do you know?
What?
How do you know?
How do you know?
I have a couple
Does it
things.
sue me?
I have a couple of things that I'm
You
a
wanna
little more
wear?
summery
I respect
that
that.
I'm not gonna wear right now.
Thank you for sharing.
Huh.
I respect that. But it's true,
Only
right,
women
ladies?
can have clothes specific for seasons.
30-day return policy. I need those tags off, and I need to wear those dresses, all right?
Do you actually return after wearing?
No, never. No. That's not nice. I also would be too lazy to do that. I mean, like, it's already in the box. Like, I tried it on. I like it. It's ready to go. Just waiting for a hot day next week.
Better be.
Better be.
Portions of this hour of the Hangout. They are brought to you by GS Construction. Hiring now. Become part of their great team today by visiting gsconstruction.ca, their page on indeed.ca. For the past 50 years, the foundation of GS Construction. It has been built on efficiency, quality, and safety. Take your career to the next level. Join the team at GS Construction. Big Uke had a comment. But Diesel, Warren, the weather is nice. I have full respect for Warren Barris for this. Warren is a guy that whenever it gets to like 23 degrees or something, he'll tweet it's too hot.
Oh.
And as it gets up there, he'll tweet it's too hot. But
Yeah.
Warren will never complain when it's too cold. He will never say this is too cold. I respect, like, he's one of those people that
Yeah.
doesn't complain when it gets too hot. Like, there are those that it's too hot, and then when it gets cold in the winter, like, it's too cold.
cold.
And then stop complaining. Hey, you were complaining when it was too hot.
But you-
Warren does not complain when it gets really cold. I respect Warren for that.
But I'm complaining about summer because it's been crappy. Like I can still complain in the winter if it's too cold. Like it's one thing has nothing to do with the other.
No, but with the people that say it's too hot,
Yeah.
like, oh, this is too hot. Why do we have to be so hot? When it gets, then it's like, well, enjoy
Yeah.
it because it's going to get cold. Warren doesn't complain when it gets cold. Those people, when it gets cold, they're like, oh, it's too cold. It's like, well, you can't, you're complaining always. Like,
Yeah. I mean, winter's winter, whatever.
Yeah, I know. Like winter's like it's cold. It's cold. Like what are you gonna do? You just
It's
bundle
not
up.
like I'm outside for
Yeah.
long periods of time.
And if you
well,
bundle
actually,
up,
that's the
you're
nice
fine.
part. Like with here, where we work, and the new place, you don't have to spend outside too long.
No.
You know what? That's
You can bolt inside really
Yeah.
quickly.
that's the thing when we wear like Canada Goose or like North Face jackets or whatever, right? We don't wear it as a fashion statement. We wear it because it's actually like functional. But then you see people in like Vancouver wearing that stuff. It's like, shut the F up, okay? You know you're wearing it to flex. So therefore, do not complain about being cold.
I just, I hate
The thing with the
I hate
heat,
January, February.
Yeah, January.
I could live with March being the tease. It's just January, February. I'm just like,
yeah, because January's after Christmas and holidays, so we're all grumpy. It's like no more cheer anymore.
it's my birthday month.
All right.
January's long.
But I just don't
man.
care. January goes by quick.
Book a-
Do you want to know what we have in
To book
January?
a trip in January.
January has NFL playoffs.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
good
that's
thing.
true.
Kills the time. Like you
Yeah.
get to prepare for the playoffs.
You get
January,
those Saturday games.
February used to be worse because it would be the first day of February would be Super Bowl, and then the rest of the month's like you
Just
get the
suck.
Scotties, you get the Briar at least. But the Super Bowl is now being pushed back a little bit, so you get an extra week of that. But January can fly by because you have the NFL to look forward to.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it's usually like because we're going into the Olympics, right, in February.
Yes,
Oh,
we get the
that's
hockey,
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we'll get
and then we get World Cup in June. I got to book some hotels.
Book a trip for January. Do it for your birthday.
No, I got to save money for June. so I can
World
go to the
Cup, baby.
Cup.
All right, you're gonna have a big
That's
trip.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Man,
Fair.
already, the World Cup.
I know,
Remember back at 1260, we were like 2026, so far away.
I know.
Like, look at this now, under a year
It's
away.
never far away. Everything always
Yeah.
just flies, right? And that's why I have this theory this summer. Like I have been so busy because I'm not saying no. I'm
Yeah.
not really saying I'm tired or like I need a me day to like unwind. You know what? Lots of time to unwind after the summer. Like just go enjoy it. Go outside, sit on a patio. Someone calls you over. Someone wants to go for dinner. Someone wants to go to the range. Like just do it. Do it. Go.
I've golfed once.
Right? Because the weather's also
No, it's not the weather.
finicky.
I'll golf in the weather.
Yeah.
I just haven't had time to book a round.
Yeah.
And then my buddies and like my brother's usually busy because he's got kids. My other buddies, well, one's got a kid. I think one's like expecting a kid, so they're my usual ones. So that kills their golf game. I just haven't booked it yet. The few times your Umchuk's invited me, I've actually been busy. I'm like, damn it.
Go with Reed.
We work different schedules almost.
Not on the weekends.
You gotta
I'm
go.
busy on weekends.
You gotta go. You're
gotta find
finally
weekdays.
healthy. Last year you couldn't.
I know. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, you should put it in somewhere as a must.
Are you worried about Canada? I'm a little worried about Canada soccer.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to
You don't
do
like the
well.
Gold Cup? What you saw at the Gold Cup?
I do not. I think their defense is still weak.
They were without Bombito.
Yeah, fair enough.
There is also a Whitecaps defender they're trying to get because he has Canadian citizenship now or something like that, and he's an American. And he's not going to play for America, so they are trying to get him to bolster the defense.
I guess I got to see the group they're in first.
There was like no Davies. He'll be there. Hopefully Buchanan. Like as long as everyone's healthy.
I'll be honest, man. Like Alphonso Davies doesn't do it for me on Canada's national team. He doesn't.
He's too selfish.
He thinks he's
For-
Messi.
Yeah.
and you're not.
If it was 6 years ago, he needed to be selfish because there's no one else.
Yeah.
Now there's too many good players. He's got to stop being selfish.
Like he plays completely different than he does for his club. Granted, his club team's stacked, but like he wants to be the PK taker. He doesn't take PKs. He wants to be the free kick guy. He wants to be the corner guy. Like, yes, okay, you play on the best team, club team on Team Canada, right? But for me, he's not the best player, man. I'm sorry. I think Eustachio's better.
Eustachio is more important. Davies is the most talented player we have. Eustachio is the most important player.
But is he like?
Yes.
When we
Plays
say
at Bayern Munich.
No, I know, but But let's be fair here. He's not a one-on-one guy.
No.
He's not he's not a great passer. Like
But from a talent perspective, like he is considered one of the best left backs in the world. Now he doesn't play that way with Canada.
Because
But talent, like no other Canadian outside of Jonathan David is in any conversation about top players. Like ESPN put out a top 100 players list recently. Jonathan David was listed in that, in his position. Like he's like 15 or something like that. Davies is listed in that. So he is the most talented.
Sure, he's a good defender. His speed is top notch. Obviously he can think the game, because if you couldn't, you wouldn't be playing on Bayern Munich. But I don't like the way he plays on Team Canada.
That's fair.
I think he hurts him a lot. I think he tries to be someone he's not. And can you put that on the coach and be like, hey man, just play your game? Just do what you do at Bayern, because Canada has enough talent, Maddie, that Alfonso doesn't have to do it all by himself. And I still think he thinks he has to.
Yeah.
And I think it hurts because, listen, like we've seen him play almost every game, Maddie, and a lot of the times we're like, pass the damn ball. Stop trying to dribble through three guys. That's not your game. So Alfonso's, I think, as he gets older, hopefully he realizes that and says, I'm just going to play my game like I do at Bayern. Because why doesn't he do that at Munich? Because he'd get an earful from all the other 10 guys on the field being like, what are you doing?
But he's also not being played in, he's playing in left back. He's playing in position, different spot.
He's playing left back lately
He's
for Team Canada.
at times he has, yes. Yeah. I want to, I could do a draw simulator. Start draw. I want to see what Canada would possibly have. The draw takes place December 21st, I think I saw.
When?
December 21st, which is always a lot of fun.
Ooh la la.
I know we're in the year where the draw is taking place. No, sometime in December. There's not a date. So a date hasn't been confirmed. I'm doing a draw simulation right now to see what I can get for Canada. And I just want to see what type of group we would get. Uzbekistan with Canada.
Okay.
Mexico's got Uruguay. So we got lucky on that one. We could beat Uzbekistan.
Oh yeah.
Like, because that's the thing. Like with the 48, the Canada should get out of the group.
How many groups?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 groups.
Of 3.
Of 4.
Of 4.
And certain third place teams advance.
It's going to be so watered down.
Peru, Canada, Uzbekistan, Peru in Group B so far.
Peru's not even in the World Cup.
Well, they're putting people that they're guess, because not everyone's qualified yet.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to guess based on it. We could beat Peru. We've done it.
Peru's not good.
We could beat Uzbekistan. Right now, we might come out of this group.
Peru's second last in Cotton Bowl, so they're not going.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to see what the last group is.
You know who's last?
I don't want to get there because I don't want to make you feel bad.
Chile.
Algeria. Canada's getting through.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I'll do another group. Pause. Reset.
That's far too easy, Matthew.
Well, but that's what you're going to get at a 48 nation World Cup, which means Canada should get through. I'll be disappointed if they don't. If that's the type of group they're getting, I'd be disappointed if they don't finish top of their group. They should be advancing to the knockout. So, like, am I worried about Canada? No. I think they can get out of the knockout. I think they can do well. At Copa America, they had a good Copa America. They had a bad Gold Cup. I think Jesse Marsh will have the team ready.
They were terrible.
I will say this, though. Some people are so dumb. There were some Canadian fans thinking like we should get rid of Jesse Marsh because of that Gold Cup.
No, I like Jesse Marsh. I like the way he runs his team.
That's a rough. We just got seeded with Morocco. Ooh, it's a tough start. That's a tough group that we're already in.
Well, Morocco beat him in the last World Cup.
I know. Yeah. That's why I'm not liking this right now. We'll see who the third team gets drawn into Canada's group here. Who left? Okay, am I the only person that doesn't like when voicemails get left?
I hate voicemails.
Text me.
Like, and some phones have visual voicemail.
I have that now.
Yeah, but still, it's annoying. I don't want to sit there and listen to you talk for 10 seconds.
Jordan. Canada, Morocco, Jordan so far.
FYI. Just coming there with the rant there. Sorry.
No, I'm with you. I hate voicemail. I had to teach my parents, like stop leaving me voicemails.
Yeah.
Like, if you call and I don't answer, just send me a text.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Gives me anxiety. I'm just like, what?
Well,
what do you want?
And then I have to go in and enter stuff to delete it.
Yeah,
because usually it also is just call me. Okay, cool. You now have to go through all this step to just call you.
Jess, it's your mom calling. Oh, really? Is it?
New Zealand. That's a pretty tough group. We're gonna do this one more time.
That's easy.
We should finish second in that one.
What do you feel about voicemails?
I'm indifferent.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't
like
care.
them?
You don't have an issue. Okay.
What? You're weird.
I have
Generation
issues.
X right there.
I have my issues
Yeah,
with
I
it.
do too. You
It's a
text
small
me.
thing, but I have to press the button, enter my code,
Yeah,
start listening to the
exactly.
message, then you hit delete. And if I want to save it because I need it,
Yeah.
then it's like you have to wait till the
Yeah,
end.
and press 9. Yeah.
But I just want if you're gonna say, hey, can you just call me? Text me that.
Yeah, text me. Text me. please.
Egypt.
Soccer and voicemails.
Mo Salah in Egypt. We could beat Egypt. We'll see who else we get.
Well, we keep avoiding Euros, so that's good.
You know what else? Sometimes I think I say when I call people, if I have to call them or like the doctor's office, I'll be like, you can text me as well. Like I'll always put that in.
Jordan. We got them drawn twice. I actually, the thing with I love, like, I've learned to actually even go, because there are some forms that you could fill out online asking
Yes.
questions like, what's your preferred response, call or email? I will actually now start writing.
Me
I
too.
prefer
Email.
preferred communication is by email.
A lot of like dentist office and stuff will do text though.
And
you
I'm
can
good
just
with text.
you can
Text or email, I just
yeah,
prefer.
I love the text.
Like press A if you're coming to your appointments. Like
Yeah, exactly. Confirm or whatever. Press 1.
or,
Exactly.
yeah, respond with
Yes.
it or whatever.
New Zealand. Why do we get New Zealand and Jordan twice? There you go. It's so Canada should get through the group.
I wish I had one of those every time.
We should do a watch along for the draw.
We should. I think the end of qualifying's October or November.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Italy's going to miss it.
No, they're not.
They're going to the playoff.
Yeah, who
They're
did they
not
get?
catching. You want to know something? Last time they got North Macedonia and they lost.
You gotta have faith, man.
I don't with Italy. They've missed the last two. Italy's going to miss 3 straight World
Italy's
Cups.
missed the last 2 World
Yes.
Cups. Damn, that's like Italy's one of the
They're one of the best nations when it comes to success at the
soccer.
World
Yeah,
Cup.
of course, 100%.
And they're going to miss it for a third time.
Well, you don't know that yet.
I do.
Don't say that.
I know.
So
I
if
could
they
be
make the
prepared.
World Cup, are you going to watch Canada and Italy?
My hope is if Canada, Italy, and Ukraine all make the World Cup, I'm going to go to every Canadian match that I can. Actually, I'm going to go to every Canadian match. I'll spend the money. I want to go see Italy once, and I want to go see Ukraine once.
Italy would be awesome, man.
So I'll have to try to plan, like, okay, what's
Yeah.
Toronto make? Like, depending where Italy would play, it'd be okay, the first match is in Toronto. If I have to fly somewhere to go watch Italy and then hit Vancouver, I'll do that. But I got to go through it. Oh, yeah, this came through. Warren Bears just messaged me this.
Okay.
And Zach tweeted this a little bit ago. Thanks, Warren. Because Zach quote tweeted with, we've run out of ideas. Coming in 2026, Air Bud returns.
Oh God.
Oh, hell yeah. Wow. Look at that poster.
The rule we the movie we didn't know we all needed. Air Bud is making its return.
Air Bud was a good movie growing up. Whatever.
Does it need another one?
I don't know about that. but
Probably
that's
not.
it.
I will not be watching that.
Man, Hernan, you need an espresso shot, bruh.
No, I'm good, man. I just don't like Air Bud.
You didn't like it?
No. Come on.
As a kid, I liked it. I don't know if I would like it watching it now. I also don't think we need another Air Bud.
I mean, it is somewhat realistic.
It is actually not.
What, dog hooping? Is it realistic?
It's part of the team.
I need to get to over under for Play Alberta. Brought to you by Play Alberta. Download the app today. Visit them playalberta.ca. Use promo code EST Sports. Deposit 20, get a $50 free bet. Deposit 5 when you use promo code YEG50, and you'll get a $50 free bet. Good once a month, or once for the month, for those 2 promo codes. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I always struggle with the wording of this segment. If Cody Fajardo is indeed the starter, and we'll know in the next 30 minutes or so, tomorrow for the Elks against the Riders, their chances of winning against the Riders over-under increases by 30%. If Cody starts, like, they'd have a 30% better chance at beating the Riders versus Trey or something.
'Cause what?
That's good. That's a high stat.
Well, over or under
Yeah.
30%. What would you guys go? Over or under?
Over.
You think he gives them that much better, like a better chance, like almost a 50% chance of a better chance of winning?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Just because of
I'm going to go under.
Really?
I don't think I don't think it matters who's the quarterback.
The defense.
It's that defense that Cody.
But
can
he gives
come
them
out,
a bump, right?
Cody could go out, throw 350, 3 touchdowns, and the defense is going to give up to Trevor Harris 404 touchdowns. That to me, having Cody out there doesn't increase my confidence level in them winning the football game. And even though I am confident they could win that football game, I've put some money on them to win that football game. But I'm expecting that defense to show up a little bit better. And if they don't, it's going to be a long night. And I don't care what Cody does.
New aura, new energy. You got to believe in that stuff too.
Not with the defense.
I know. You got to protect your quarterback, though. It's
defense
such an
is-
inaugural part of the team. Like,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We haven't gone to that. The O-line hasn't been as good enough this season as we expected.
It's weird. I mean, top two is your quarterback playing the defense, right? You can't have 5 rushes either.
No.
You can't go away from it. But if your defense can't get off the field, they're going to be in big trouble. I mean, they only ran 35 plays last game. That's extremely low because they, outside of the first drive, they couldn't stay on the field, and then the defense can't do much either. So I'm still blown away by how bad this defense has been. I thought this would be like their strong suit heading into the season.
and it's mid-mark now in the season.
No, it's no, they're not even like today. Tomorrow's their 6th game, right?
Yeah, because they got 2 buys already as well. So what, you play 18 games, so it's through 9 games is your halfway point. So so what did they? They're 1-4.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's 6, Hamilton's 7, Montreal is 8, Toronto's 9.
This might get ugly real quick here, eh? When you're naming off those teams.
I don't see, and I see it opposite. Again, it comes down to the defense. If the defense keeps playing, it doesn't matter. Like there has to be some sort of improvement by this team. I think Hamilton's beatable. Hamilton doesn't have a real impressive win to me yet this season.
Yeah, but Hamilton owns Edmonton in Edmonton.
Yeah, but
They do though. And Bo Levi's playing MOP.
absolutely. But I'm not. I could see more fraud alert from them than not because they haven't beaten anyone.
Yeah, that's fair. MBT's in
Montreal is an MBT game. It's not a Davis Alexander game.
That's a good point.
Toronto, I need to see what they are with Chad Kelly. Chad Kelly's coming off a major injury.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he could get back to being Chad Kelly. That is Chad Kelly.
Yeah.
But let's do the hypothetical they'd lose to the Riders tomorrow. Let's just put it there. Let's say Cody Fajardo is your starting quarterback still. I could see a potential of them rattling off 3 straight with that lineup. I don't see Saskatchewan again in there. I don't see Winnipeg in there. I don't see Calgary in there. So and then you have Ottawa after that. Like of that stretch, okay, Hamilton, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa. If the Elks have any hope of going to the playoffs, they need to go minimum 3-1.
Whoa, 100%.
That's the minimum.
Yeah.
If they beat the Riders, helps it big time. But you need a minimum of 3-1. Could they do that? Well, again, can the defense stop any of those quarterbacks? That's going to be the key.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one because MBT's going to come in motivated
Yeah, you need confidence.
to play against his former team.
But he didn't look good against them the last time.
No, he didn't.
It caused the
He
Elks
hasn't
win.
looked good in either of the games he started. That's why I'm very intrigued by today. Game's going to be great. Can't wait to watch it.
Can't wait to do my join Huss on the Lock Shop. I love Thursdays where we just go through all 4 games in the CFL.
Well, it's going to be... I just want, okay, it's going to be Cody. But I'm also intrigued by the changes. Who's going to be at safety? Probably going to be that Logan Jr., Kenny Logan Jr. And who's going to be in for Devondrick Bynum? Do they move anything around? Is Jake Serezna going to be a starter?
Serezna should be. He was
so
full
many-
participant yesterday, I think.
Yeah, but the knees, it's a little scary, especially the position he plays.
But he was practicing with the ones.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you waste that practice time for the replacement?
I mean, Vincent Blanchard has been a bright spot.
He right now might be the MOP. Most outstanding player of the Edmonton Elks this
He's
season.
a good kicker. And Cody Grace has been fantastic as well.
On the wall somewhere. I don't
punter?
remember where he is. I think
punter.
he's behind you guys.
He was on our show last week.
Oh, he's right behind you. Yeah, that's where he is.
He's
Because
number
then
24.
Rankin's over there.
Rank the tank.
I forgot to text Belsey back too. I should text him right away. He sent me something yesterday. He said, you should talk about this on the Hangout tomorrow. Send me a tweet. Titans rookie QB Cam Ward was asked how he reacted to the news that Will Levis was being ruled out for the 2025 season. Quote, I didn't have a reaction. I focused on Cam Ward. Fans are apparently upset by his lack of sympathy. Yeah, that's a bad comment.
Well, I think he's just saying like I don't worry about the other guys. I'm kind of working on myself and.
But it's your
I'm
teammate
ready.
now. And if he's out for the season, I feel like it sucks.
He's an interesting
I would
character,
have loved to have had him on the sideline with me to learn from him. And I feel awful that he's had to deal with this injury. Like that's an easy thing to say. I only worry about Cam Ward, and apparently he's like, is he actually using third person there? Don't use third person.
It's kind of subtracted from the quarterback room now.
I really didn't have a reaction. I focused on Cam Ward.
Oh, please.
That's your teammate.
Yeah.
Okay, when you play it like that, like it's like I didn't really have a reaction. Like, come on, man. Like,
I feel bad.
yeah, it's tough, but you know what?
It's pro football.
It's pro football.
Sometimes injuries happen. I guess you could even
We'll
go
be
there.
fine. He'll still be a voice.
Something.
Well, look at Tyreek and Tua right now, right? And Tyreek, and like there's already a rift in their locker room. The season hasn't even started.
What is you'd be like?
Dolphins suck.
Dolphins, man, you guys are capable, but
I'm sure Leon gets hurt and Connor goes to the mic and I don't worry about Connor. I worry only about Leon. I only worry about Connor McDavid. Like, what is that?
But this young quarterback,
body
like he
language is like
kind
this,
of,
too.
he's kind of has that aura about him where it's like it's all about him, right? Like you can kind of, I don't know. That's the way when you played it, I totally changed my thought process on what he said. Like that's pretty crappy to say about your teammate, man.
That's not going to win your teammates over.
And you're a
in
rookie,
the locker
man.
room.
Like calm down, buddy. You're not a star yet.
Well, but if I'm another team, I'm like, what? If I get hurt, my star quarterback's not going to care about me.
Yeah.
We're a team here. What do you do? Like that's a full. If I'm team, like this isn't even coaching. If I'm leadership of that team, I'm going, kid, come over here.
Yeah.
We need a chat.
yes, yeah.
You're supposed to be the leader of this team. You're the quarterback. What the hell are you doing?
That just goes to show that he's still a kid and like needs to talk to his publicist or whatever, his manager, and
He's in that cool phase.
yeah, still they're just
I don't
mature,
care.
just gonna
Yeah.
learn, right? Like how to properly speak to the media, for example.
And I am a Cam Ward fan.
Of course you are.
Well, he played for the Washington State Cougars.
I know you were gonna do the.
And then he went to the Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah.
So sure. And then would you like to do that with me again? So I've seen a lot of Cam Ward football over the last few seasons. He's not going to be an NFL quarterback. I just know it's not like I don't believe it will go well. I stand by.
Really?
He makes bad decisions in the wrong moments. When look, you don't want to throw interceptions. I get that. He throws the interceptions in the worst moment. Down 7, driving down the field in the red zone, throws a pick in the end zone. Like when he has his turnovers, they're in the worst possible situation for the team.
Did you guys see
I don't
that?
think his IQ is there for the football.
Did you guys see that yesterday? The Cleveland Browns were unveiling their new helmet.
Yes.
And their video guy fell in the
The most Cleveland thing ever.
poor kid because you can see when he goes to step and he's like, oh no.
The best was the faraway view because now there's a closer one. The best was far because you not know what's happening.
just
And as
gone.
the helmet's like
And the
being
mascot's
unveiled.
like,
It's what a spot. Like, oh yes, I did see that. It was- you feel bad, like in one way, but at the same time, it's funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns will Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
It's just what they do.
so bad.
Perfect. It's so perfect.
Like that poor fan base, man. Them and the Jets. I truly feel awful.
I don't. Well, Browns, I definitely don't because they're my division rival.
Yeah.
So I don't. You don't cheer for them and stuff. I'm.
Because every team that struggled, like, has turned it around. Like, they've had some success, but
Yeah.
those two teams just, it's like the Sabres, man. It's what, 14 years?
Yeah, and Chris Johnston said something this week on a podcast of the league office is really concerned by this right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's all I saw in the tweet, and I'm wondering what he meant by that. Because I remember for a while the Raptors were not good.
Yeah.
And the league office was upset, and they kind of they helped get Brian Colangelo there. They kind of pushed the Raptors to get Brian Colangelo to solidify things, and then Colangelo, he had a burner account, I think it was.
Yeah, he did.
And then they eventually got Masai Ujiri, but the Brian Colangelo started the mess that was the Raptors trying to clean that up a bit.
Yeah.
Because the league was very upset with things. And now hearing that with the Sabres, I wonder what they would do about it, though. Like where you go
There's
about
not
that.
much. I mean, if they start bad again, I mean, they're going to probably Kevin Adams is out. Like, who knows? They
They need to almost go George Costanza.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Okay, do the opposite.
Yeah.
We want to trade this player. No, keep him.
We need you at the front door here. Someone's looking for you.
Regards to,
Probably moving.
would you mind sitting in for a quick second? I can't. Well, you're the one pulling me out. I need someone to sit in. There's like a couple minutes.
As I say, Colts also are suffering with their quarterback problem. Richardson's like already like injured and before NFL camp.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Gager, what would you say to a rookie who was asked yesterday about his fellow quarterback? He got injured. He's going to be out for the season. He goes, I have no reaction. I worry about myself. As a teammate, when you hear your rookie quarterback say that, what would your reaction be?
So who said it?
Cam Ward, Titans rookie quarterback. So Will Levis got hurt.
Okay.
And they're like, what are your thoughts? He goes, I have no reaction. I worry about Cam Ward.
Well, he probably should have said something about, I hope he gets well soon.
Yeah.
But deep down, he probably just feels, I got to worry about myself for the start of the season, too. So,
But like, say you're a running back on the team and you're a veteran. Does that bug you?
no.
See, Gager doesn't
But
care.
ask Jasmine, I'm cold-hearted, so it's,
I was just going to say,
she was just like, see, I don't care about anyone and stuff.
no, me,
Come on out again.
Gager and I beef all the time.
There's no beef.
There is beef
It's very lean.
until he calls me out and tells Zach to block me.
I'm just dropping stuff off for the move. I didn't need to go out.
Sign some papers.
No, didn't have to sign anything. The guy's like, you guys are moving? I'm like, yep. And he's like, yeah, I'm here to drop off crates and stuff for us to fill in for them to take. And I was like,
He's just
okay.
like, I was gonna do
I'm going to bring these up. Okay. And then I came back in here. The boys could have handled that one. They didn't need me.
Oh, that's funny. Is it EST afternoons all of a sudden with Jasmine as a guest?
This was the preview for EST afternoons.
Right?
Oh, we now only have a couple minutes left. I didn't even know what we were talking about before he came in.
There's one thing I wanted to ask Hernan about. Okay, so we had a little quick conversation about, not quick, it was actually a really good conversation about K-Days and like things to do in Edmonton and advertising and such. So do you plan to go to K-Days at all?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Attaboy.
When?
Yeah.
There's no time's running out.
Probably on the Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
I went to Taste of Edmonton already.
Good.
Had a lot of good. The setup wasn't the best because once it's crowded, the lines and stuff, it's really hard to maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this, like at least for me, I found that they had a lot more food stands, like a lot of options, really good. Wasn't too like 4 tickets was probably the most you paid anywhere.
Okay.
K-Days, like I no longer do rides, but we go to eat and play
Walk
some
around
games.
and-
Yeah. So
Yesterday they had Mary Anna's Trench, and it was just jam packed again, just like that.
I
Jasmine.
heard,
I
yeah.
wonder
Yeah.
if Benny went.
Benny went.
Did he? Because he said he was going to
no,
want
I
to.
don't know.
Oh.
I remember I told you I couldn't listen to the morning show.
I heard the
yesterday.
crowd
Yeah.
was had to go into like the exhibition ground. That's
Yes.
how big it was. Yeah.
So my point to that is like, what is success? Now, can't they put it in a place kind of like
Well, they're gonna
the
have
Stampede
to.
does, right? Like if there is space, people will come. Like I wanted to go to this Punjabi singer, and he was also just slammed. But I
Yeah.
knew it was going to be, and I didn't want to be in that crowd.
Yeah.
But if I knew there was space for me to hang out in the back, I would go. So if they could just, if they do a better job.
But
They
how
can
do
get
you-
better artists, but artists I know they're gonna have a massive crowd.
But what's the like if you're on Katie's ground, you can go to these concerts.
I believe so. That's
So you
right.
don't need an extra
It's
ticket.
general admission, right?
There's a general admission, but there's also a VIP area, like a close-up. If you want to be close, you have to buy specific tickets for
Okay.
those.
Which is all good.
That ticket also gets you admission into the grounds.
Yeah.
But if you buy general admission, you could go walk up and just watch the concert. You're just a little further back because
don't they have capacity there? Or are they just letting everybody in that wants to come in? Because
for which part?
For the concert, because it's overcrowded.
Yeah, but that's all behind. Like there's like a pitted area almost.
Yeah,
that's only for the ticket
Yeah,
holders.
it's
Then
like-
it's all, and then you stand behind it.
Yeah, then there's another gate, and then another
And then you can
barrier,
just stand
and then
almost
there's-
anywhere
yeah,
type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that point, I
Yeah.
think, or that's how it used to be.
But I hope they see the success of this and they just make it so much better.
Jamie and I from CJME, Green Zone out in Saskatchewan. He just tweeted, Cody Fajardo starts tomorrow in all caps. A first for Fajardo against the Riders. I haven't seen an Elks depth chart yet.
How does he know?
But
maybe he texts Cody.
yeah, it's got to come soon, but we will see the Elks depth chart come very soon. And it's going to be Cody Fajardo as the starting quarterback for the Edmonton Elks.
I mean, we all kind of expected that.
That's how we've talked about the show.
It's disappointing though, Matty. And you're going into the 6th game of the season and Cody's getting the start. Like, I'm sorry, that's disappointing. For all the hype we had in the offseason, for all the free agents they brought in, for Trey Ford getting a 3-year extension, it's disappointing.
And like the thing is, he had an awful game against Ottawa or against BC.
Well, the whole team did.
I know, but he didn't play bad against Winnipeg. He played well, great. He was perfect against Ottawa.
Yeah.
I just it seems a little quick for me. But maybe this is a plan of
This team
true
needs to
development.
win, man, right? Like
I know, but this they do, but this regime doesn't. Ed and Killam are not on threat of being fired at the end of this season.
No, but I
So
think,
they have time to build something.
but the
properly.
broader picture for the owner and
Absolutely.
and the
But-
president, it's like we need to turn this around quick.
Well, if you wanted to turn this around quick, then you should have went and got VA. You shouldn't have signed Cody. You should have been talking with BC to get VA.
But because in the offseason, I was not on board with VA. I was wrong because he's been really good. Were you on board for VA over
No, I
Ford?
wanted Davis Alexander.
Okay.
But that wasn't
But
happening.
let's be honest, you and I
would have
wanted
taken-
Trey Ford.
But if I would have rather had Trey Ford over VA.
Yeah.
But I was also going to be giving Trey Ford a lot of runway here. If he wanted to win football games this season, if the idea was straight up, there's no other option, you have to win, then I would have went with VA. Because the thing is, I said this in the offseason. Trey, I still don't 100% know what he is as a CFL quarterback.
Yeah.
We should have learned that last year. We didn't. This year would have been the year to learn is he a quarterback or is he not? By pulling him to this soon, I think we're starting to get the picture of kind of what he is. But I think he needs a little bit more time playing. You have to play him.
Yeah. Last year was
If
the
it's
miss.
about just winning football games again and not the future, like if you just want to win football games in 2025 and then worry about 26 later, then you should have went and got VA. Should have. That's just my.
There's so many what ifs, right?
Really looking forward to tomorrow night.
Well, it
Should be an interesting one.
Yeah.
There is our writer's guest has said there is concerns over the smoke.
Oh.
Sorry to bring that up, Maddie. Hey, you and I did a really late game back in the
Yeah.
12-66. I think we were off air at like 1:30.
We started at like 12:45. Hernan, what's coming up in EST afternoons?
What is coming? Oh, red light district. We're gonna break down the quarterback decision for the Edmonton Elks. We'll obviously talk Hulk Hogan. Dustin Nielsen will join us from Calgary. And then still working on one more guest. We might go the wrestling route because of Hulk
That's well.
Hogan.
That was fun.
So
Fun session.
we'll see. So tune in. It's gonna be fun.
Jasmine, we'll see you Monday.
Yeah, see you guys
Last
next
time
week.
in the hangout.
Yeah.
In this room.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So beautiful.
It'll be the last show done in this studio.
We're on location.
You guys will be on location, BP's Westgate, but the hangout on Monday will be the last show that we're going to do in this studio. So it'll be me, you, Tommy. I'll have to maybe jump in and out a little bit with
Yeah.
the movers being here.
The OGs.
We'll wrap up the show,
Okay.
and then we'll be. In the
I'll be
new
over there
office on
painting
Tuesday.
while you guys are on there.
No, because things will still be. It's going to be after we're on there. Then everything will be gone, and we can start doing some stuff because we only got 2 days after that. On behalf of Hernan and Jasmine, I am Matt. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. We've got Lock Shop coming up with myself and Huss. We've got 2 guys in the goalie, EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show, all across Edmonton Sports Talk, and then our audio channels, Turf District coming up at 6 o'clock again on our audio streams. This is Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thanks for tuning in. Lock Shop in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here. Joining us today,